Okay, in testing this, see if the old burner is still good. I turned on the burner. It started back there first. Then I turned this one and it started back there first, and then moved up to the front. Does not look like too much is burning in the back. Looks like it moved over here just fine. So it doesn't look like it's burning. It's getting over there now. This might be good for a little while, but I did still order one. I'm going to order one. Just because this will go pretty soon. And the tank looks good. I'm not sure about this side, so we're going to fire up this. The starter didn't work on this side, so let's hit this over here. I hear it. We're not getting lots of... I smell a lot of gas. And I don't... the ignition's right there, and I didn't see a spark. So, I don't know if this panel is actually hooked up to where that is. We're going to let that air a little bit. Well, guys, I was here scrubbing and scrubbing this down with this wire brush. Got down to the bottom. I lifted up the burner just to get underneath, and look at this. It all came apart. All the gas hookups and everything came apart. So I am so glad I ordered another one of these. Look at the holes underneath. All those big holes. So definitely time to replace that. I'm so glad I ordered one. Even the brackets that held it in place were all busted. So I'm just going to take this out. I'm going to get rid of the tank down below. Take this out and be ready for the other one to come in. I'm going to clean all this up. Just put a bucket underneath and get all that in there. And I'm probably going to spray down the whole side inside with the paint made for barbecues. All right, but you got to make sure it's going to adhere by getting all the dust off. Oh, I finally got all the parts in for the rest of the barbecue. So here's another part of repairing it. I have to do the burner because the way it was. It's really bad, but this guy is all of $14 at Walmart.com, and this guy was about $16, and it's the heat plates for this model, so it would vary amongst each barbecue out there, but this is no longer manufactured, so at least it's going to last for a little while. This has a 5-year warranty, which I'm really happy about, and the directions are right here, right inside on how to replace it. Hey everybody, be sure you follow the directions, what it says on what to do, okay, and that the little stem is on the far end where these things are curled. So these guys are curled away, and here's the stem right here that's going to hold it down. The brackets go like this, with the tips up, okay, because it shows on the burner where they're at, okay, and how they're sitting. And definitely, when we put these guys in, I call them squibs. I'm not sure what they're actually called. All right, but make sure that you actually put those in at the right way, straight in, and you should see that just like that, not on an angle or a tip. All right, so got to be sure that it's in the right way. I found that hard to do the first time, so I'm going to try it again. I tried doing this and I did it absolutely the wrong way. So be sure you look at the instructions, which I didn't do at first. Alright, that's why I'm doing this, to show you so you don't have to go through what I did. This is so easy to do. Alright, take your lines, put them down there, and that bar goes right down there, slides right over, sits right on top. Okay, make sure your brackets are not going down the holes. Alright, so there's actually a lip right there that stops them from actually going that way. So center it, okay, and use your reference right here, that's centering. All right, and we have to go down and actually put the bracket on down below. So we're going to go around. I'm going to make my way back down here. All right, and I have my bracket right here. All right, I did clean up, and that's why you see all this down here. I cleaned up. That's our bracket right there. All right, it's kind of hard to see. It's right there. So I'm actually going to put this on. Don't really need to show you how to do that, but make sure the bracket's on there real good to hold it into place. All right, there it is. It's gripped on both sides. And now it's fastened into place. I just finger tightened it really good. Okay, next thing is to put those on to things way over there. And the springs there, that little spring is going to loop around. So I'm going to do it. It's going to be hard to show you how to do it. But slide it on and just make sure it's good. And we're going to look from the side to see if they're lined up right. All right, they're very hard to get straight on there. There they are. And you can see them from this side right here. All right, so you're going to have to work those springs around those brackets up there like that. Okay, around the brass up there, and those are going to sit real straight. They are kind of loose, so I'm hoping during the leak check, when I put soap around them, I don't want to see any bubbles or anything like that. So we're going to test that out here pretty soon. Just to show you, that's what's left of what was in there. I do have a tank. It's tied in real good. Okay, tighten down. I don't hear any hissing at all. So I'm going to come down here and actually hit those. So I got some soap and water inside this spray bottle. See if it bubbles up. I don't see any bubbling up, which is really good. No bubbling up at all. So that makes it safe. All right, and next thing to do is actually light it up and see what happens. Oh, there it is, looking good. So burner, go under here, make sure no fire's happening. Okay, looking good. Nothing's back filling. My problem is on the right side going out to this, there's no hose yet. So that's looking pretty good there. Okay, I'm going to turn this off. Turn this off. And it does say, the instructions says let it burn until you get a blue flame. So I do need to let it burn some more, but I'm going to wait until I got to get a hose. Let me show you. This thing, what I noticed back here is no hose is coming out of this side over here, which is that burner, going out to this over here. And like this is the ignition line, I don't have one over there. So I'm actually trying to see if I can salvage off of the one out in front to do this. So let me turn off the gas, but that works good. All right, so the check was good, and I have my heat plates right here, and I've already pre-measured them. They're easy to install. These are no longer manufactured, so I was lucky to get them and put it right over. All right, and if you do have the extendable ones, make sure your fly screw, your butterfly screws in the middle. So the heat's over here and all that. It's probably going to get dripped on oil anyway. So there you go. It looks pretty good. Okay, subscribe, see a whole lot more. I mean, I'm waiting to get that cable to go this side because this is going to be very nice. And of course, there's going to be videos on how to smoke turkeys and stuff like that. All right. So hey, subscribe so you don't miss those. Take care. Bye.